I'm the one and only Spit the Fifth, KBH, Long Beach, CA. I'm a Butcher Shop Records. That's what we do. Producer, MC, extraordinaire. First and foremost, the number one thing that inspires me is always going to be my crew, KBH. Every single one of us, we push the limits to the most extreme that we possibly could get it, because every single one of us is fresh. And we look at that next artist to see what we have to surpass. And that was one beautiful thing about KBH in Long Beach. One of the main things that always inspires me, I would have to say, right off the bat, is either going to be, one of my closest friends, Moses, M-O-Z-I-Z, from the east side of Long Beach, King Avenue. Famous back in the day, Snoop Dogg, Ghost wrote for Warren G's. Incredibly talented human being, and then of course always my crew. I would say the biggest challenge amongst hip hop nowadays would be the most watered down artists that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. We have people that will go ahead and put out whatever in the hell that they can to get some kind of popularity, when it all comes down to actual skill, lyrical ability, production. That would be the biggest overcome, because we work so hard to be dope at what we do, and we work so hard to be pushing the next limit, to be creating that next bar that needs to be reached. And then we have people like Wiz Khalifa, or we have people like Soulja Boy, shit like that, just putting out completely watered down music that nobody in any way, shape, or form connects to. It's a sad situation from where hip hop went, from when it started with people like, Run DMC, Cold Crush, then moving on into leaders of the new school, and then you bringing into that whole West Coast feel from, Corrupt, Snoop Dogg, DPG, and all that stuff, to be where we're at right now, where all people give a fuck about is either a dollar figure or whatever ride that they're driving. In my opinion, that's probably the biggest thing that we have to overcome, because we have 1 million plus people that will buy into that bullshit. We maybe have a couple thousand that will buy into real true hip hop. I would say that's the biggest thing that we need to overcome these days with hip hop and the whole entire culture in general, the watered downness of it. First and foremost, after everything's all said and done, I want people to remember me from KBH. Second, I want people to remember me from Long Beach. And then after that, I want people to remember me from just being true to what we are and what we do and what we create and what hip hop really actually is. The bare essence of what hip hop is, I want people to remember me and my crew for that. Anything KBH I would check for. Absolutely anything KBH whatsoever, I'm gonna go out and look for. Next thing I would look for is Moses, M-O-Z-I-Z, Butcher Shop. His album right now is going to be pressing limits of anything that's out right now. And of course, the God Swiss Precise, anything from Dizzy Dustin. All these people are people that I would be looking for in my future, and what I would like to believe on what hip hop is going and where that shit's going to. I would look at those artists right there. I just want people to know that hip hop is still alive, and fuck all that other bullshit. We're still here. We'll always be here.